Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Amy Forrest. Today we are in Morrinsville looking at ways that you can spend your days so that you have time to relax before the busy season kicks in. Our first business of the day is Fitness Furnishings. Now this is one place I would love to spend my day relaxing, just looking at all that is available inside. Let's go and talk to Tony. Hi Tony. Now you've got a huge range of beautiful collections around this store. Now what would be your favourite item?
My personal favourite's probably that oversized clock you saw on the brick wall down the front. It's about 1 metre in diameter and it would be just great in an entrance hall. I'm actually going to use it in a show home shortly, so that's probably my favourite.
What do you have in the way of Christmas gifts this year?
We've got all sorts this year. We've got that beautiful range of Cote Noir French products, hand creams, soap, room diffusers, and that comes in 4 fragrances, which are all beautiful, and really subtle, sort of elegant, very European sort of packaging, really nice gifts and really well priced.
What else do you think might be a great idea for Christmas presents this year?
Well, for young people we've got a great range of soft toys, really interesting ones. We've got Super Dog and Super Boy and really quite quirky different things like that. And some of the Beatrix Potter ones for those that like the traditional sort of toys. We've got a great range of tea towels with all sorts of interesting sayings on. We've got a whole lot hanging around in the store. Some fun sort of retro Christmas caravan ones which are a bit of fun as well. We've got those Christmas lights, like the organza ones you saw earlier, are really great to jazz up a room. And they also come in kids ones with trains and butterflies, fairies, all sorts of things like that. That's a good fun gift as well.
Now tell me, what sets Fitness Furnishings apart from other furniture stores?
Probably our selection of product. We're always trying to find something new and unique, interesting bits of furniture and accessories, and the gifts are quite different to what there is elsewhere as well. So that's probably the biggest difference, and it's a comfortable, friendly sort of atmosphere, nice place to relax in the coffee bar.
What made you put a cafe coffee shop in part of the same store?
Well, partly to feed my serious coffee habit, and I really love coffee, but it works really well with the gifts and accessories. It's a nice place to come and relax and look at. The jewellery sells really well in conjunction with the cafe because it's a nice little cheer up sort of thing to buy with your coffee.
Do you have any sort of special customer service that you can offer with Christmas coming up this year?
We've got gorgeous gift wrapping. We always, that's a bit of a specialty of ours, to wrap everything nicely.
Whereabouts in Morrinsville are you located?
We're in 49 Lawn Street, which is sort of diagonally opposite the gallery or next to Z service station, just on the corner of the main street. So pretty easy to find. And
do you have a website?
Yes, we do. We're launching it again shortly in the next week or so, and that's www.fitnessfurnishings.co.nz. So next time you're in Morrinsville, pop into Caffeine, and if you mention you've seen this on Central TV, we'll give you a free coffee.
There are so many things I would love to take home from this store, so make sure you pop in and check it out. Our next business is across the road, and with a bit of time spent, Famous Dave's can set you up with a timeless piece of art. Hi Emma, so tell us about your studio and how you operate.
Famous Dave's Tattoo Studio is a family-run studio, and we pride ourselves in our good customer care and service. I run the front desk, and although you might not get to speak to Dave immediately when you come in to book your tattoo, I'll help you with your design process and just take you through how everything works. We may not be the cheapest tattoo studio around. Also got to remember, a good tattoo ain't cheap, a cheap tattoo ain't good.
Thank you very much, Emma. Well, we'll go and meet Dave.
Thank you.
Hi Dave, now tell me, what are some of the reasons that people get tattoos?
Well, you can attach all sorts of meanings and reasons to getting a tattoo, but I believe that the main reason is we get a kind of a thrill when we look at our own tattoo or look at other people's tattoos, and it's as simple as that.
Now traditionally tattoos have been seen as more of a tough male thing. Is this still the case?
I can't really think of any major demographic group that doesn't get tattooed nowadays. I tattoo Christians, teachers, farmers, lawyers, police officers. There's really nobody that misses out. I think my oldest customer is a 81-year-old lady that collects cat tattoos.
Oh, wow. How long have you been tattooing and what strings do you have to your bow so far?
Okay, I've been tattooing for 12 years. I'm self-taught. When I first started tattooing, I made my own tattoo machines and I still use them today. I've done well over $1 million worth of tattoos. I've won loads of awards. I once tattooed 36 people in one day for charity.
And will you tattoo anything onto anyone?
Okay, well, I've kept my old school values as regards to that one. A rule of thumb for us here is I like to tattoo things that my children would be proud to look at.
Yeah, that's a very good way of looking at it. Now, how much does it hurt? Would I be able to handle it?
I think the worst part about the tattoo is just before we start, when you're wondering how it's going to feel. Everybody makes it through. I think the longest session I've done on somebody in one sitting is 8.5 hours. So if you're going to be getting less than that, you should be okay.
If I were to get a tattoo from you, would you be able to guarantee that you'd get it right?
Yeah, well, we have a huge reputation here based on our high professional standards. We've got really good systems in place that are foolproof, and I think what's most important of all, I believe that I'm one of the best tattoo artists in New Zealand.
Before someone gets a tattoo, what advice would you give them?
Okay, I could give you a long line of things to look out for when you're looking for a great tattoo artist, but it's probably easier for both of us to say, just come out here to Famous Dave's. Whereabouts
are you located?
Okay, we're Famous Dave's is in Morrinsville on Lawn Street. We're situated nearly opposite the Z petrol station.
And do you have a website?
Okay, we have a website. It's www.famousdaves.co.nz, and we do a lot of stuff on Facebook if you want to check out my newer work.
Great, thank you very much, Dave. So for something a little different, come and see what ideas Dave has for you. Now join us after the break, we check out some health foods. Now, if you've just joined us, we've spent our time so far at Fitness Furnishings and Dave's Tattoo Studio. Now, there are times that we forget to look after ourselves and we need to eat healthy so that our bodies can have some time to relax. So we're heading into Joe's Health Foods. Hi Linda. Now, this is a very unique idea for a store. Where did you get the idea to incorporate health foods and gifts?
Well, in the past, people have got lots of health problems. As time goes, people is getting worse, so we have to watch what we're eating. So this is how come I got a lot of things here with sugar-free, and gluten-free, and salt-free, and dairy-free. And as like I said, as time goes, we all got different problems, and there's should be some food here to cover all this concept.
And what is your background? How did you get into this field?
Well, I was in the fruit shop to start with. Then from then on, I trained as a herbalist. And so now I've gone into health foods.
What are the latest discoveries available in your store within the health industry?
Well, at the moment, a lot of people got gluten intolerant. So at the moment, so I thought for this series, I'll show some rice, which is gluten-free. You can have it hot or cold. And I also carry a lot of spices at this shop here. You can always add that to your rice, and they make a really tasty meal. And also now with the summers coming along, it's really good to have it cold for barbecues.
It's yummy. Part of being healthy is about looking after your body. So what have you got to cure aches and pains?
Well, at the moment, a lot of people want to take less as possible by mouth. So I came across to a medical plaster I got in from China. It doesn't cure it, but it helps relieve it. And this is a good example one. It comes like that, and being in such a plaster, you can cut it any shape you like and put on your pain. It's good for muscular problem and also for arthritis.
So what are the latest discoveries that you've got in store that are for health and food?
Well, other than the food for their diet, we also got herbal remedies and a supplement on the shelf, But like I said, we're all different and we all need different things. And also we've got homeopathics and Chinese herbs as well, and not only to take internal but also for external use.
And what gift ideas do you have this year for Christmas?
Well, this year I've got quite a good variety. I've got lots of Himalaya salt lamp coming through now, different size and different shapes, and you can have them on lay-by now. On another line there we've got a lot of Chinese porcelain, and the best way to do is come and have a look and have a pick. That we keep them changing all the time.
Whereabouts in Morrinsville are you located?
Well, I'm in 225 Thames Street, right next to the National Bank, and I'm here all hours now, so I'm here after work, so you can always give me a ring and just come on in.
So as you can see, there's a lot more to Jo's Health Foods than the name suggests. Make sure you pop on in and check out what Linda has in store. Well, now it's coming to that time of day when I feel like a little time to chill out and recharge those batteries. Let's see what the Crazee Cow Cafe has to offer. Our lunch has been provided today by the Crazee Cow Cafe, and I can tell you that not only does this look amazing, but it tastes great as well. So here we have a range of some of the foods that they offer here at Crazee Cow Cafe. The meal that I've chosen here is the warm grilled chicken salad, and it's about $15. And in here we've got yummy lettuce and noodles and chicken and a bit of everything, so it looks so tasty. We've also got a blat here, so in there we've got bacon, lettuce, brie, avocado, tomato, and a garlic aioli with toasted Freya's bread as well, so that looks very delicious, and that's about $13. And the last meal that we've chosen here is the corn fritters, and with the corn fritters here there's bacon and obviously a yummy sauce over top, and that one is about $13.50. So really great prices for amazing food. Looks so good. And the other thing I want to point out as well is how bustling this cafe is. We've been sitting here for about half an hour and there's been constant flow of people coming in and out. We almost struggled to find a seat here. It is obviously a really good sign of a great cafe here in Morrinsville. Now the location, come on down. We are on the corner of Thames and Canada Streets here in Morrinsville. So right on the main street, and the opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4 p.m, and on the weekends they're open from 9 till 3. So make sure you pop on down here at the Crazee Cow Cafe and enjoy a delicious meal. If you are joining us for the first time today, we have had a marvellous day here in Morrinsville. We've been to the Fitness Furnishings, Famous Dave's Tattoo Studio, the Crazee Cow Cafe, Jo's Health Foods, and now we're off to something a little bit different. Hi Enrico, now can you tell us a little about this unusual exercising tool?
Sure. The Wobble Board is basically a tool to improve ankle and knee strength. That's its main function, but it has a whole host of other functions. So for example, it can help improve a person's coordination, balance, reflexes. It can help athletes improve their performance in sport. It can help elderly people get their balance and their coordination back when they start to lose it. And the top level of training with it, once you can actually use a Wobble Board effectively, we can start on a thing called proprioceptive training, which allows dyslexic people, from children to adults, to improve or control or cure their dyslexia. Takes a while, but it's perfectly achievable.
Now this is such a simple design. How long have these been around?
The Wobble Board itself has been around for a long time, but there has never been a comprehensive training program for them. So as a sports scientist, and because I became interested in them, I ended up developing a comprehensive training program which allows all sorts of people, youngsters, adults, sports people, to use the Wobble Board and gain maximum benefit, essentially to get the training that they want and to achieve the results they want. Of course, everyone's training requirements and needs are different, so the Wobble Board training program is able to be customised to suit each individual person.
And how are these useful for people with ankle or knee injuries?
For people who've got any sort of injury, it's really important that they get back to fully rehabilitated as fast as possible so that they can get their lifestyle back. Nobody likes being injured for long, so the Wobble Board is a training tool that allows for very fast rehabilitation, especially following injury or surgery. The sooner a person can get their range of motion, their coordination, their strength and flexibility back, the sooner they're out doing what they want to be doing, and of course that's important for me. My whole goal is to have people fit and healthy and well, and that's what I'm trying to do, trying to achieve.
Where did you find them and decide to make a business out of them?
When I began doing my sports science degree, I was also largely involved in competitive rifle and pistol shooting, and I began to get very interested in ways of improving my own performance in sport. So I began researching and investigating how balance and coordination training would improve my own performance in sport. That was very, very successful, and I achieved some excellent results. I set some records that to date haven't been broken.
Your website mentions dyslexia. Can you explain about that?
Sure. The Wobble Board itself is a great training tool for using a proprioceptive training program. Now, I apologise for using a big word, but it's the only word that explains what we're doing. Now, people who have dyslexia often have a neurological dysfunction, so some of the connections in the brain aren't working quite as well as they could. Once a person can adequately use a Wobble Board, so for example maintain their balance on it, it's then possible to introduce a proprioceptive type of training in addition to the Wobble Board training, and that way we start to work on and enhance the neurological or the nervous system in our body. Once we do that, the function of the brain improves. The function of how the synapses and the electrical messages that run around our brain, they improve. They get stronger and faster, quicker, better. And so essentially ailments like dyslexia just go away. It may take a year's worth of training, but the results show that it's worth that effort. So at the end of the day, a dyslexic child or a dyslexic adult can be either cured or totally helped so that the problem becomes manageable.
I understand these boards are good for elderly people. What help can they give?
Well, as we become older, a lot of us become less active, and as we become less active, we tend to lose our balance and our coordination. The Wobble Board training can greatly assist with that, and in fact I've got clients who have completely recovered from a lack of coordination and completely rehabilitated all their balance, so they're back out walking when previously they couldn't.
And what about sports people? Are the boards of any use there?
And obviously most sports people are very athletic. They use their joints, they need good strength in their joints, good flexibility, again not only to improve their performance but to reduce the risk of injury. And the better their balance and coordination and reflexes are, the better they will perform. So the Wobble Board has the potential to help any sports person improve what they're doing in sport.
Now, how can the viewers get one of these at home?
Well, any viewer with access to a computer can simply look at my website. All the details, including price, colour options, availability, are all there. I'm also happy for viewers to get my phone number from the website and ring and chat. I think they'll be pleasantly surprised with the price. It's going to be a lot less than most of them would expect a tool of this type to be, and I'll look forward to hearing from any interested viewers.
Well, those boards certainly need some sort of training before you jump on, but a very fun and exciting way to strengthen those muscles. Our last stop on the main street of Morrinsville is a treasure not to be missed, a gift shop that I'm sure we could all spend a lot of time in. Let's see what Melody has to offer. Hi Melody, it's great to be here in your gorgeous store. Now tell me, how long have you been part of Tuscany Rose?
Well, I've been here from the start when Paul and Owen started the shop in 2007.
And what was the vision behind the store?
Well, we wanted to provide beautiful gifts at a really affordable price, and I think people really appreciate that, and so we've been really successful to date.
What do you have to offer here?
We have a wide range of gifts for all the family, including homeware, Maxwell Williams, and 21st year souvenirs, cards, baby stuff, yeah, a lot of stuff.
Everything. What do you have especially for Christmas this year?
So we have a wide range of gifts for all of the family, and we also have complimentary gift wrapping. So.
Being in Morrinsville, the cream of the country, do you have anything uniquely Kiwi here?
We have a great range of souvenirs, and we have a lot of little gifts that are great for sending overseas. We also have a lot of farm-themed things as well.
What other things beside gifts do you offer?
We also have a wide range of cake decorating, and we also hire cake tins for weddings and birthdays. Yeah.
I see you've got a great range of cutlery. Could you please tell me a little more about it?
Yeah, it's a really great range, really high quality Maxwell Williams, and also it's on special at the moment, down from $4.20 down to $2.49.
Great time for Christmas.
Yeah.
What is your personal favourite at the moment? It must be so hard to pick sometimes.
It is very hard to pick. At the moment, I have loved the Splosh range. I think it smells great and it makes a great gift.
Whereabouts in Morrinsville are you located?
So we're at 280 Thames Street, and do come and see us. We'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas from the team at Tuscany Rose.
Great, thank you for your time, Melody. I'll see you next time. So to spoil that special someone, treat yourself to a browse at Tuscany Rose. And who knows, something might and probably will have your name on it. Well, as you can see, there's many reasons to spend time in Morrinsville, especially with the Christmas approaching soon. So make sure you visit the businesses we saw today and let them know that you saw them right here on Destination Central.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.